meet, you know. I mean, of course, we need more meetings, you know, and there's just many issues, you know, we need to talk about, and we explained our sides, you know. Carlos was there too, you know, with Ivan, Rafael, and myself. We had about a meeting for 2 hours, and yeah, we have to kind of go from here, you know, and just keep on talking to each other.
It seemed like it's possible that there's going to be progress from your view?
I don't know. Look, we have to. We requested, you know, just more information too, you know, because we felt the information flow was not very good, you know, and he definitely promised us to do that. If we're gonna on the other side, that's what I'm saying. We just got to keep on talking to him at the moment, you know, even though time's tight.
I talked with Richie Beat, and he says he has to have a meeting with you. Is that correct? And apparently, he said he didn't know that you were not happy about the schedule, the calendar of the Davis Cup. He was never told by anyone that he wanted to play the week after the Slam. Is that true or not?
What is he talking about? I'm going to see him later on anyway. So.
Any other questions in English?
Roger, your next opponent hasn't got a very good record, has lost every game, has never won a set against you. How are you feeling about that? Is that something you're going to think going to work to your advantage?
Well, I mean, I would hope so. But, no, listen, I played him here last year. I played an excellent match, I remember. It was a fantastic match for me, and they got really close, so tight, you know, tough points in the end, and I came through on a beautiful day. So, you know, I had to get used to the conditions here a little bit. I had a really quick court the first match, now a really slow court the second match, so it's maybe good, you know, I played in both conditions. So I'm ready for anything in the next match, you know. But you know, he's an excellent player, especially on clay. This is where he's got the most confidence, so it's going to be most difficult to beat him here. And I've had, you know, a very tough match with him in Basel last year, you know. Could have gone easily 3 sets, so I mean, not having lost a set doesn't mean much, and I think that's a good player like FEDERER.
Did you feel you were moving a little better today, Roger, than you had the other day?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, you know. But still, you know, I think it was an average match from my side, you know. I was really strong with the conditions. Well, maybe just with my timing in the beginning, you know. I was just shanking a lot of balls. Wasn't able to keep the ball in play, and you know, once I was able to do that, you know, I was in total control. So I never felt worried too much today, which is a good sign, and especially early on in the clay court season.
Can you explain to us, we are human beings, how much difficult it is to change your level from an average match race and then click, go? How difficult it is?
Well, I mean, it's never a guarantee, you know. You just have to put yourself in the position that when you're going to play well, that you can make the difference, you know. So for this reason, you have to stay even or be ahead, you know. When you're behind, things are always difficult, you know. It's the same in every sport, you know, in soccer, in golf, and in hockey, you know. You have to press the issue much more, you know. So what you have to make sure is in the beginning of the sets, when it's maybe a little bit boring, you know, that you don't get behind, and when it gets important, you know, at 4-3, that you not break down 4-3, you know, but that you're even or 4-3 up, you know, and this is where you can maybe make the difference and in the end show your best towards the end of the set.
Because against Sepian today, we see you always in control, just the time you need to go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm happy I was able to turn it on a little bit, you know, when I had to. You know, tie breaks was important, like I said, you know, that's always a good thing to win. Yeah, now it was a convincing 2-setter, so hopefully the next match will be better.
Just on the political thing again, I mean, you and Rafa came in a couple of days ago and did your press conference. The president of the ATP flies in, the president of the ITF flies in. It makes you kind of aware of the responsibility and the power that the number 1 player in the world and the number 2 player in the world have. When they say something, when they want something to change, everyone comes running. I mean, what do you make of that? Do you wish perhaps you'd have had these conversations before, or is it just go to understand what power and what influence you have on the sport?
Well, I mean, you know, we don't want bad press for tennis, you know, but what we want is that we also have some say, you know, and I think we made this point very clear, you know, and it's good to see that Etienne and you know, Francesco both flew down here to meet us, you know, to sort of to calm us down, you know, after the issues we had, you know, a few days ago. That's why, you know, we're speaking a lot in the locker room and, you know, to each other now at the moment, the players, to see what the further plan is. But for this, we need now just to kind of try us again to get together and see, you know, are we happy with what Jen said? Am I happy with what Francesco's going to tell me? And then we can go from there. So for the moment, it's just more to listen and then to analyze again.
And were you happy with the way it was? Were you happy with the way it was played out? I mean, you did your piece. Did you read or did you listen to what?
Yeah, I mean, both sides had. What was written in the press, that is a different thing, you know. But we brought our points across, you know, from the player's side, and he did his. So that's what was a good meeting. There's no screaming, no nothing. So it was a normal meeting. Yeah, we've had different ones before, I can tell you.
Roger, you still got to play Rafa on the half grass court. What are your thoughts about it?
No, I think it's exciting, you know. The idea was there already like 6 or 9 months ago, and I said that would be fun to do something like this because it never happened before. I know it's a bit crazy and people might think, why then, you know, it's a bad timing, but for us, you know, we enjoy playing tennis also for fun, for a change, you know. It doesn't always need to be crazy serious, you know, on the match courts, you know. And I think we enjoyed the match against each other in South Korea, you know, where we had a lot of fun on the court and we enjoyed playing against each other in exhibitions. And the result is not the most important; it's about having fun out there. And for me, it was a chance to get to see Mallorca. You know, it's a place I've never been to. It's its home city, you know. He's been to Basel, so I hope it's going to be exciting and it's going to be a good atmosphere.
Ici l'année dernière, j'ai fait un match parfait, je jouais très agressif, avec beaucoup de wins au fond de cours. Alors j'espère bien sûr de répéter ça.
Roger, comment s'est passée la soirée mardi soir avec M. Dominique?
Très bien, on a pu échanger nos avis. Il y avait Raphaël, Ivan et Carlo qui étaient là, et moi, et ça durait très longtemps, mais je pense que c'était très important qu'il est venu ici à Monaco, on a pu parler un peu ensemble. Et maintenant il faut que les joueurs en discutent un peu de nous ensemble, après nous parler avec eux.